Thank you for calling Internal Revenue Service, the IRS. How may I help you today?
Yes, I got a message to call back this number earlier today.
Okay, I'll be provided with the further information, but at this point of time, I'm pulling your information into the federal database to verify me your first and last name is.
Yes, it's Mistress Eileen Ulick.
Okay,
And what is your name, sir?
my name is Glenn Bradford, and here I can see that I got your case file, and here I can see that we have been trying to reach you because there are some legal allegations, and the IRS is filing a lawsuit against you. So, are you aware about this case?
A lawsuit? No. Why would they do that?
So, like, are you not aware about this case?
No, no, this is the first I've heard about anything. What's that all about?
Okay, so I'll provide you with the further information that what it is all about. But first of all, I would like to inform you that the line on which we are talking right now is being recorded by the IRS and the legal affidavit copy of your
It's being recorded and what else?
is being recorded by the IRS and the local authorities of your state. So please do not interrupt me while I'm reading this legal affidavit copy to you. As soon as I'll complete my part, I'll give you a chance to speak. If you have any question, any queries, you can ask me at that time. Is that clear?
Okay.
Okay. So, the IRS is filing a three criminal allegation on your name. Number one, violation of federal tax regulation. Number two, violation of Internal Revenue Code. Number three, willful misrepresentation of information to a government organization. And as per the documents, IRS Department has done an audit on your tax filing. They are found out there was some miscalculation been done towards your income tax reports. That means the taxes that you filed doesn't match the tax records. They found some discrepancy towards your income tax reports. That means the taxes that you filed doesn't match the tax records. And according to Chapter 19 of IRS, they have all the legal authorities and they have all the rights and legal authorities to recorrect the mistake. And when they recalculate your tax reports, they found that you still owe some outstanding balance to the IRS department. And the exit balance that is still outstanding, which is also includes the error, that is $3,989. Now, according to Section 101, this amount is still outstanding on your name that you haven't paid to the IRS department. So, for that reason, the local authorities will be at your place and handcuff you and detain you for upcoming next 72 hours for further investigation. And after that, your driving license will be cancelled, and your properties and your bank accounts and all your debit and credit cards will be frozen to recover the balance which you owe to the IRS. Homeland Security Department of your state will put a lien on your property to recover the balance which you owe to the IRS. Homeland Security Department of your state will put a lien to your property to recover the balance which you owe to the IRS. Now, be very honest on this federally monitored call that did you do this intentionally or was it by mistake?
Well, Mr. Bradford, tell me what year this that I owe the $3,989 from. What year was that?
We have done an audit from your like last 10 years of your tax filing.
The last 10 years? I thought the IRS
Yes,
only went back as you're only allowed to go back 7 years.
I beg your pardon?
I thought the IRS could only audit me for the last 7 years. 10 years? When did they
No,
change that?
I beg your pardon?
When did they change that?
Yeah, no, this isn't change. Okay. they can check your audit on every audit. Like they can audit of your tax filing for 5 year, for 7 year, and for 10 years.
Are you sure? Because I got audited once, but they only went back 5 years.
Okay.
Do you see
So like
that in
right
my
now, Miss,
file? Do you see that they audited me once already? You mean they're going to get me again?
y- yes, Miss. So that is the reason. This is just a last notification call to let you know about this case before we go ahead and download this case inside the courthouse, as your past record is very clear.
Hmm. And I'm going to get handcuffed, you said?
It's up to you. Okay, like on this recorded call, I just want to ask you a very simple question, Miss. That did you do this intentionally or was it by mistake? Can I have your clear answer, please?
No, I didn't. Definitely by mistake. I certainly didn't intentionally defraud the government. I pay my taxes.
Yes, you do pay your taxes. I'm not saying that you do not pay your taxes. You do pay your taxes, but the taxes that you file doesn't match the tax records which we have. The tax records. Okay? So, like we found some discrepancy towards your income tax report, and that is the reason this is just like last notification call to notify you to know your intention that did you do this intentionally or was it by mistake?
Well,
So,
I think it was your mistake because I don't think you can go back 10 years.
Miss, we can find any, like if you're trying to owe money to the IRS, we have all the legal authorities and everything. Like we have all the rights and legal authorities to recorrect the mistake. It doesn't matter how far, how far it goes. Okay, if you have made a mistake, if you're trying to defrauding the IRS, we have all the rights to make sure about that mistake and get it correct.
Okay,
So
well,
it's up to you.
let's get it corrected because I certainly would be happy to give you what I owe you. What do I need to do to fix this?
Like right now, the legal affidavit copy, which I have read for you, in that legal affidavit copy, there is a two legal option that you have in front of you. First, either you can hire an attorney and you can have your attorney to give me a call back so I can send this legal notification to them and also to the sheriff's department. So the sheriff team will be at your place within the next 45 to 1 hour and handcuff you and detain you for upcoming next 2 hours further investigation.
You
And
mean
after that, your driving license will be canceled and they'll take you inside the custody and we'll fight this case inside the courthouse in front of the judge and the jury as a legal way. And if you
okay?
lose this case inside the courthouse, like if you find guilty inside the courthouse, then you have to pay like $10,000 to $15,000 to the IRS as a penalty. That is the first option if you fight this case inside the courthouse. And the second option, it's called OOCR, out of court restitution. It means here, if you think that this is not by intentionally, it was by mistake. So here, you have a chance to resolve this case out of the courthouse by paying the total outstanding balance to the IRS and get this case rectified without getting in legal trouble. So can you
Okay.
let me know, Miss, that
Well,
which option would you like to go for on this regular conversation?
well, I already told you it was it wasn't intentional, and I've been asking you what we need to do to fix it. So I'm not
Yes.
sure why
So
you're
that
telling me I'm going
uh,
to get hit with another $10,000 to $15,000 penalty. I don't understand that.
no. Like the thing is that if you fight this case as a legal way, and if you find guilty inside the courthouse, and if you lose this case inside the courthouse in front of the judge and the jury, then you have to pay $10,000 to $15,000 to the IRS. But if you want to resolve this case out of the courthouse by paying the total outstanding balance to the IRS, and you can get rectified, you can get this case rectified without getting into legal trouble. Now it's up to you. Now can I have your answer that which option would you like to go for, Miss?
Well, I've already told you 3 or 4 times that I'd be happy to pay you the money that I owe you, and how do I need to rectify it? Isn't that sufficient?
Okay. Yeah, because this line, as I told you, that this is the information, the line on which we are talking right now. We are having a recorded conversation right here.
Right.
So this is the only information and the evidence which we are going to show inside the courthouse for your resolvement. So I need to record each and every information clearly, that you have your clear intention to resolve this case out of the courthouse regarding this. Okay? So it is very like important to to know your intention on this recorded call.
How many times do I
That's all
have to tell you that it was intent?
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
Okay. But now, now, can you let me know that how do you have the outstanding balance that you owe to the IRS?
Well, I can go down to my local office and pay it. Or can I send you a check?
No, I will let you know that how you can make the payment. But what I'm asking you is that how do you have the funds on you? Do you have it as the cash with you, or do you have it in your bank account? How do you have it?
I have that much cash under my mattress. I can get it out.
Okay. Do you have the funds, and do you remember the amount that you owe to the IRS?
Yeah, you told me it was $3,989.
Yes, that is correct. So you have the $3,989 as the cash with you, right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Now I'll let you know, before I'm gonna transfer this call to the higher authorities in order to resolve this out of the courthouse. But first of all, before I go ahead and transfer this call to the higher authorities, I just want to make sure, your clear intention before I transfer this call to them, that do you have your clear intention to resolve this case out of the courthouse without getting in legal trouble?
Mr. Bradford? Sir?
Mm-hmm.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you for your recording that it was my mistake, it was unintentional? How many times do I have to tell you I'm willing to pay you? How many times?
Okay. And the way you're talking to me right now, I'm not allowed this to you.
You're not
You
what?
can understand? You're not allowed to speak to me like this on this conversation. Okay, the conversation is a recording by the IRS and the local authorities of your state. So you cannot talk to me over this call like this.
I want your
You
badge.
understand that?
I want your badge number. What is it?
Which is 0008 R0 but V is a Victor.
Okay, and what's my case number? Do I have a case number?
Yes, your case number. It's note it down. Your case file number. Hello.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Yeah, your case ID number, which is 213861 ZV.
213861.
Z as in zebra, V as in Victor.
Okay. All right. Well,
That is your case.
so for the record, I, Mistress Eileen Ulick, do agree with IRS agent Glenn Bradford. I am admitting it was my mistake. I wish to settle this outside of the courthouse. Is that good enough for you, sir?
Yes, that is good enough for me. Now let me just go ahead and transfer this call to the higher authorities. And I'm really appreciate if you will talk to me a very good, a gentle way. Okay, if you talk to them a very gentle way, just go ahead and talk to them, and they'll let you know each and every information that how we can resolve this case out of the courthouse without getting any legal trouble.
Okay,
Alrighty?
well, Mr. Bradford, can I ask you something?
Yes.
How long have you been scamming people? It sounds like you're pretty new at this.
Oh,
How long? Sir? And he hangs up.